It's impossible to live the life of your dreams when you have a low self-esteem. When you think that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, when you think that nobody likes you, it affects how you live your life on a daily basis. It affects your performance at work. It affects how you interact with people. It even affects how you treat yourself. In fact, it affects the overall quality of your life. Number 1, go back to the past and fix it. I hear someone saying, go back to the past and fix it. Yes, Cynthia, go back to the past and fix it. I'm talking to you too, Frank. There are people who still feel bad today for something that happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Some people still feel like they're not good enough because a boyfriend or a girlfriend dumped them 2 years ago. You're better than that, Jennifer. When you hold on to the past, what happens is that it takes a heavy toll on your self-esteem. You begin to question if you're good enough, if you're smart enough. You're better than that. Whatever happened in the past does not define who you are. So go back to your past, forgive yourself for whatever mistakes you made, and move on. Number 2, practice self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is crucial if you want to develop a strong self-esteem. You need to learn to accept the things about yourself that you cannot change. Don't cry about the fact that you're not tall enough, or you don't like the shape of your face or your race. Those things are fundamental to the person that you are. You cannot change them. And when you embrace yourself that way, you begin to develop your self-esteem. You begin to strengthen your self-esteem. And remember, the way you love yourself is the way you teach other people to love you. If you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard for someone else to love you. And one way to begin to embrace and accept your natural qualities is to talk about it to people that you trust, people who you're confident in. Share it. You can even laugh about it. When you begin to feel comfortable about how you look, who you are, your fundamental qualities, it boosts your self-esteem and it makes you a better person. Number 3, silence negative voices. There's always that negative voice in your head trying to tell you that you're lazy, that you're not good enough, that you are a loser. And what happens is that these voices go into your past and look for evidence to support the fact that you're a loser. And for some people, they've listened to this voice over and over and over again, that they begin to believe that it is true. You have to be smarter than that, Jessica. You have to know that you can silence those voices. Not that the voices won't come up here and there, but you should be able to quiet those voices. And one way to do that is self-talk. Self-talk is powerful. Tell yourself why you're strong. Tell yourself why you're smart. Tell yourself why you're not lazy. And if you don't remember sometimes to tell yourself, just write it down and paste it in a place where you can see it. Put it on a mirror. I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm intelligent. And when you do this, when you begin to tell yourself how you really are or how you want to see yourself, it begins to revitalize or boost your self-esteem. And low self-esteem begins to wear away, begins to die away, and you find yourself becoming a better person. Number 4, finish what you started. It is essential to learn to finish the things that you start. When you have unfinished projects lying around, you give yourself a reason to question your effectiveness and your skill sets and your abilities. And when you start questioning yourself this way, it takes a toll on your self-esteem. You start asking yourself questions like, am I even good enough? Am I smart enough? What you want to do instead is to narrow down your projects into manageable sizes. What is comfortable, what you think is comfortable for you to handle, and try to finish them in that little bits, bit by bit, until you get the whole project. And anytime you complete a project, or anytime you complete a little task, give yourself some credit. You know, when you give yourself credit, you start to build your self-esteem little by little. Number 5, exercise regularly. I know this is a subject that most people don't like talking about, but the fact of the matter is, it is much more easier to feel good about yourself when you're active than when you're fit. And this is because the mind and the body are connected. And so the way you treat your body reflects on your mind. And there are several studies that show that there are other benefits of exercising on your brain. You know, it increases your brain performance. And so you don't have to go to the gym. You can walk, you can run, you can swim, whatever you need to do to get your exercise in. And the more you do that, the more you discover the relationship between exercising and your self-esteem. And there you have it, 5 ways to build your self-esteem. And just remember, go back to your past and fix it. Practice self-acceptance, silence negative voices, finish what you started, and exercise regularly. If you know someone who needs this, be kind and pass it along. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Until next time, stay connected. With